Dear friends, the Delhi High Court has rightly issued directions to both the central government and the Delhi government to get prepared to meet the health emergency because of the outburst of the COVID-19 pandemic situation, which has led to loss of more than 100 lives in and around Delhi area now. The point herein is that it has directed the Delhi government to construct oxygen plants in Delhi so as to meet the health emergencies in the state, at least in the near future, and also asked the central government to procure oxygen from cylinders from neighboring states. The point herein is that owing to the pandemic situations arising in India, the government of Kerala has taken enormous steps in this regard. It has already constructed many oxygen plants in Kerala, and it has produced medical oxygen cylinders, and it is in fact supporting the neighboring states of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. The point herein is that most of the high courts, Gujarat, Mumbai and Madras and many other high courts have been issuing directions in this regard so as to address the issues being faced by the people in their respective states. But the worry is that the central government, that is the Supreme Court of India, has taken cognizance of these issues as a suo motu issue and tried to implicate all the cases pending in the high courts to give under its ruling, under its jurisdiction, forgetting the autonomy of federal autonomy, judicial federal autonomy of the high courts in India. The point herein is that, in fact, according to the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution, both the hospitals and health care has been left to the domain of the state governments to look into. But certain issues are in the union list and certain issues are in the concurrent list. But most of the issues of health care and hospitals have been under the domain of the state governments to look after the health affairs of the respective state governments. In fact, the action of the Supreme Court has got severe condemnation from the many legal experts, even from the bar associations of India in this regard. The point herein is that even the FX court, that is the Supreme Court of India, in an umpteen number of judgments, it has categorically stated that the high courts of many states, Madras, Mumbai, and other states have been held, that is, have been holding its judicial purview and judicial jurisdiction since the 19th century. It has very fast to look into the interest of the peoples of the respective states in a most democratic and in a conducive way so as to address the genuine issues and concerns of the respective peoples. But the actions of the Supreme Court would not address the issues because under Article 2026, the Supreme Court power is not that much extensive, but on the Article 32, the high courts could give writs in respect of not only for the violation of human rights, but also it would give many directions to the respective state governments to address the issues. Hence, the Supreme Court of India in a number of cases had addressed these issues. It is the onus of the high courts to look into the issues concerning to their domain under a federal setup and their past experiences also. In the United States of America, under federal setup, both the federal courts are having enormous power. Hence, it is our humble request that federal setup, that is, the autonomy is the rule, not uniformity, and decentralization is the rule, not centrism is the matter of the judicial issues that have been in the judicial system of the United States of America. In India is also is a union of states under a federal setup. It ought to give enormous powers to the high courts, as it was already given by the Constitution of India under constitutional schemes of things. But the Supreme Court action in this regard is not a welcoming step, but the high courts are doing their job. Let them do their jobs to the fullest satisfaction of the respective state governments and respective peoples, because they will be in the position of knowing things, what should be done, what should not be done. This is the message of this video. Thank you so much.